everyone, I'm here with my friend, New Yorker and fellow travel blogger, Alisha Miranda. And she's going to help me kind of talk about really good places to eat here in the city. Can you tell people where we are now?
We are in Union Square at a very popular coffee shop called Coffee Shop. Ironically.
And this is more like a very trendy kind of hipster type of place, very touristy.
It seems like it actually belongs in the meatpacking district, but for some reason it's here in Union Square. But the advantage is you have the farmers market right behind you, which is really awesome. And so people like to go and shop for produce there. And you're in a really awesome location with other really great restaurants.
Okay, so we have this conference coming up, the She Stream Conference, and it's in Times Square. I have my favorite places in Times Square, like Jimmy's, well, we talked about Jimmy's Barbecue, Jimmy's Burger, Junior's for cheesecake, Victor's Cafe in Havana Central for Cuban food. Do you have any other favorites in the area?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of Carmine's, which is a really old school Italian family style restaurant.
But you have to make reservations like really ahead of time.
Yes, you have to make reservations ahead of time, or what I've actually learned is if you just go hang out at the bar, you can usually order small plates to share and they're at a better portion and a better price. I also really like Heartland Brewery, even though it's kind of touristy.
Yeah. No, it is good, right?
And beer combinations are on point.
Is that the one right off of Radio City Music Hall?
Yeah. And funny enough, when I talked to the owner, he said that he plans all Heartland Brewery locations based off the R train.
Cool.
If you're near the R train, you can always find a Heartland Brewery. There's also little places that I like to go to if you don't want to go and sit down. There's Macaroon Cafe, which is near Penn Station. If you go towards 9th Avenue, which is heading towards Hell's Kitchen, there's an Italian deli-style restaurant called Mangianero's, which is really good. Their chicken parm sandwiches are to die for. I also like going to, if you want to get out of the area a little bit, heading towards the Fashion District and the Garment District.
Which is like the 30s, 34th.
Yeah, the 30s, the high 20s. There's a really good pizzeria place that you can just kind of grab and go, and they have small market pizzas. It's called Waldy's. It's really good. It's on 26th. There's also really good Korean food in K-Town, which is in the mid-30s.
And K-Town is what we call Koreatown.
Yeah, so Koreatown, K-Town. A lot of really good Asian restaurants and very good street carts that you can get to. Times Square. There's also the Bryant Park Grill, which is really great.
Right.
I'm a big fan of really just ordering some Chipotle and eating at the park.
Yeah.
Bryant Park is really great to have a picnic.
And Bryant Park has the free Wi-Fi.
Yes, Bryant Park has awesome free Wi-Fi. You can kind of just hang out there for an afternoon before you have some time to kill and go somewhere. And there's lots of little cafe shops around the area that you can grab like a salad and have friends and sit down with and kind of enjoy yourself.
Do you have any like off the beaten path when you're talking about Times Square, like outside of that Times Square area? Like if somebody wants to take a subway ride, just maybe like 3 places that shouldn't be missed.
Okay. I'm going to, can I stick to a neighborhood?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to recommend the Village, which is pretty easy to get to from the Times Square area because you have the express trains that will take you just about anywhere in the West Village. I would recommend 3 places, and depending on your budget and your time. For a meal that's, I'll say, under $10, I would say go to Grey Dogs on Carmine Street. Really huge portions of sandwiches, great coffee,
yeah.
Great juices. It's very San Francisco-esque, so it's really chill. Everyone just kind of hangs out, eats really good food. You'll see a lot of people writing in their notebooks. It's a very lit, friendly crowd. I would also recommend, if you are more in the mood to go for like maybe a happy hour and kind of bar food, I would recommend BLT Burger, and that's on 6th Avenue between 11th and 12th Street. It's really simple, really delicious burgers, milkshakes, beer. If you're checking out Foursquare, you get a free beer. If you're ordering a burger, I always do that.
Those Foursquare deals are awesome.
Yeah, I would, and that's another thing. If you're not familiar with an area, if you have a smartphone, I would recommend two applications. I would recommend Food Spotting, and I would recommend Foursquare. And both of them allow you to kind of use them as a food guide throughout the city. And so you can just explore what neighborhood you're in, what kind of food you're looking for, what kind of budget you have. You can go from there and search. And the last place I will recommend is if you want to treat yourself to a really, really, really good meal, and money's not an object to you, I would recommend Joseph Leonard, which is on University Place and 7th Avenue, and it's a really, really tiny American bistro, French-inspired restaurant with a chef's table.
Nice.
Which is awesome, and it's very easy to land at a chef's table there. Really amazing cocktails, really amazing seasonal food, beautifully put together. The people are super nice there. You can hang out there for like 3 hours, and you would never notice how long you've been there. And that's where I go where I want to spoil myself on it. I'll just get $200 worth of dinner, have lots of cocktails, make friends with the chefs, and it's awesome.
And if you're really on a tight budget, the food trucks are really good.
Budget, yeah, food trucks. There's so many good. Or in the West Village again, go to Joe's Pizza.
Oh yeah, Joe's Pizza.
Get a good size for $2.50, and it's amazing.
So there you have it, folks. From a Brooklyn girl in New York to you. Good eating. Thanks, Alisha.